Thank you, Sister Nadia. Barakallah fiki. Is it permissible to borrow because you want to buy a flat, you want to buy a car, you want to buy a property, and you have some of the money or most of the money, and you're willing to pay the loan on time, and you have a fixed salary and you can pay on time, and the person who is willing to lend you does not mind and is not going to take an interest on that? Yes, it is permissible. But let me give you a better alternative. So number one, it is permissible as long as the loan is, as you said, it is a goodly loan, is not accompanied with interest. But better than that, so that your brother or whoever you're taking a loan from him does not feel that you're taking advantage of him or her, that you and him invest in this property. You said you have 50% of the property. If he comes up with the 50%, then you are partners. Then 3-4 years later, either you both sell the property and each one gets a similar share based on your shares of the investment. You get a share of the profit or the loss. Or either one of you would buy the share of the other. Like for instance, you want to take the land. You can simply in a couple of years say, okay, what is the current value of the property? If there is an increase, 3%, 4%, so you buy the whole thing, you buy your brother's share or the lender's share, and you give him a profit, 100% halal profit. That's called murabaha. That is permissible. That can take us to answer your second question with regards to whatever bank they call themselves Islamic banks. What makes a loan halal and lawful? Is it haram simply because I say you're going to pay 6%, there is a fixed interest, you're going to pay that much extra? This is not the only factor which makes it riba. Yani, if we agree that you have to give me an increase, anything, any amount, that's riba. Because the fiqh rule in this regard says, كل قرض جر نفعا فهو riba. Even if it is not of the same sort of investment, of cash, could be something else. But we do not agree to a profit. If it is a loan, we do not agree to any increase. What if it is murabaha, as I mentioned earlier, that you want to do business with the bank, murabaha. Al-murabaha entails that both partners, or if it is more, like the bank is one partner, and all the investors, you and hundreds and thousands others are partners. The bank takes your money and invests in projects. Those projects, number one, have to be lawful projects. What if somebody came to the bank and said, I'm interested in building a nightclub, a dancing hall? Is it halal? No, that is not halal. But the bank, the conventional banks, do not look at it from this perspective. They look at it whether the person who is asking for a loan has a good credit or not, and his business is promising or not. It doesn't matter whether it's halal or haram. So in the case of the Islamic banking, when they have a Sharia committee, it decides what kind of investment that they are allowed to invest in and what kind of business they are not allowed to go in. So this is another reason. Then, if the bank, who is your representative, takes your shares, your investment, and they invest in buying properties, they decide to give a share of the profit. It is okay to determine beforehand, because this is murabaha, this is not loan, that you put 100,000, you will get of the profit in proportion with your investment, provided if the profit increases, the percentage increases. And if there is no profit, you get nothing. What if we lose? You get a share of the loss similar to the share of the profit. I hope this is clear. Now this is called fair investment. It's not only one party that is liable, because in the case of the conventional bank, in most cases they do not actually do business because they take your money and they lend it to somebody else. That is not the murabaha.
Anywhere around the world. Stay connected with Huda TV's latest news and programs through Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Skype, and Instagram. It's fast and easy. Stay up to date with your favorite shows and scholars today. Huda TV, a light in every home.